Former world champion, now riding for Gas, well-known character in the trials world, to say the least. Thanks very much, Doug.
Thank you.
Now then, you did say, can we get Dougie Lampkin?
We did, yeah.
We've got Dougie Lampkin.
Yeah,
now, a couple of other famous riders, not necessarily associated with trials riding this week. Steve Peat, well-known world downhill champion, well-known in Fort William, of course, because of the connection with cycles.
Yeah, with ECI.
And there's a bit of a needle match going on. I'll just get my results here.
Okay.
To make it a bit clearer, Steve Peat is riding number 235 on a beta. He's lying in 105th position, but he's having a bit of a needle march with a gentleman who's riding number 234, so they're riding round in the same group, riding together. Rob Warner, another well-known downhill specialist, and funnily enough, Rob Warner has ridden trials for many, many years, as well as riding downhill mountain bikes. I was watching them yesterday. I was thinking to myself, just looking at the different styles and the way they were approaching Forest Gate, and I thought, yeah, Steve Peat's definitely the better rider. But shock horror, when I actually get the results, Steve Peat's in the 105th position, Rob Warner's in 61st position on 57 marks, and Peaty is 89. On 89, which kind of threw me a bit, because when I was watching their styles and the way they approached the section, I honestly thought that Peaty was possibly the better of the two.
What number is Steve?
234.
234. So his bike is is he in?
Well, he
should be in. Is he back?
I don't see the bike there.
I don't see him around here. Hang on a minute.
He is around, and I know that Rob Warner's riding beside him, because Petey's on a beta, and Rob Warner's on a Monteza 4RT, so I would probably quite like to get them together if possible. They seem to be enjoying themselves. Steve Peat, of course, is no stranger to trials, because his father, Tony Peat, is a member of the Hillsborough Club, and Tony Peat, riding a Tiger Cub, was, I think, placed about 4th one year in the pre-65 Scottish. So basically, it's just nice to know that these guys are riding the 100 SSDT, but I don't see them in the Parc Fermé at the moment.
No,
his bike's there, but
the rider that's actually got has won the Michelin tire. Is quite a distance away from coming into the park.
We might need to announce that before 11 o'clock if the rider isn't in by then, but we'll see how it actually moves on. But I would quite like to have interviewing Steve Peat. But not in at the moment. Anyway, never mind.
Was that okay for you, Moffat Jr.? Was that okay with to hold his bike?
Oh, right.
Actually, John Weller thought I've got a free bike.
You notice I didn't jump in.
Listen, we noticed that.
Because it's cold. Well,
no, it's actually warm round here.
It's warmer over there.
It's warm.
But I don't want to be accused of outside assistance of anybody. So there you go.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, good.
Yes?
Okay. So the Corn Ferry's a bit... I mean, what's the anyway, idea of what the Corn Ferry's like getting across timings? Because it takes a few minutes if you're not au fait with the Corn Ferry up here, if you're thinking of going to Arga. Yeah, I think there's two boats on as well. Au fait. Who said that? Me?
You did. Big words.
They're not au fait with the Corn Ferry. It's beautiful this morning, isn't it?
Actually, if you come in here.
Come round.
Come in here. Stand there beside that speaker. Oh,
that's warm.
Oh, I like that.
That's more like it.
I get used to that.
Yeah.
I know. Well, a second. Hang on a second. What?
You're just turning a speaker
there you go.
Away from
that's better, isn't it?
So we don't get feedback or whatever you call it.
Oh yeah, we don't want any of that nonsense.
No. Wait a minute. He's over there.
I told you he was over there.
Well, why didn't you?
What? Did I not just say he was over there? Did I not say it?
You told him. But we'll try and catch him.
There he is. He's over there. He's hiding over there.
Steve Peat, well known in the downhill mountain bike world. You're no stranger to trials. I'm just saying, I didn't actually see you were here. I saw the bike. Your father, of course, Tony Peat, member of the Hillsborough Club. He was placed, I think, 4th in the pre-65 Scottish in a Tiger Cup some years ago. So is that your main connection with trials?
Yeah, definitely. I used to come up and watch Scottish 6-Day for the first 16 years of my life. I used to come up with my dad and help Dave Thorpe out and just follow it around a little bit. So I've wanted to do it all for all them years since then, and fortunate enough to do it this year.
We'll just move down to the camera if
you
don't mind.
Rob, Kelly Bob, we're taking them to you. Okay.
We're just moving down to the camera now, so we'll actually get them on Nevis Radio TV.
Oh, Nevis TV.
Nevis TV.
Yeah, where
can we stand
here
here because it's nice?
You can go. You can stay in the warmth because you need it.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Now that's better. Now we can actually see Steve Peat here in Fort William. Yeah, you're saying you've been up 16 years. You watched the Scottish, helped out Dave Thorpe, etc. Sorry, carry on.
Yes, I've wanted to do it ever since then, but with my mountain bike commitments, I've never been able to fit it into my season. But fortunate enough, this year I was able to do it.
Now you've got a pal riding with you this year, haven't you? Number, what is it? 234. 234. Rob Warner. You've got a bit of a needle match going. Now I actually just said before you guys come in that I was watching you both on Forest Gate, and I can interpret style of riders pretty well. And I thought, Petey definitely looks like the best rider. When I looked at the results, you're actually beating them anyway. So
steady on, mate.
Now, yesterday we caught up with you and Danny Haslam, Rob, at the side of the road, and we actually pulled in to see if you were all right. And what were you doing?
I was taking some photos of. I was being a bit of a tourist. Nice view of Ben Nevis there, wasn't it? I was actually late getting back here. We took that many photos.
So, not the thing to do when you're on a timed event, is it, Rob?
No, but you know what? I've never been over there before. I've never done Scottish before, and obviously we raced the bicycles on it over and over again. But it was nice to get out there and actually sort of see how it all laid out with Annockmore and then the one in the middle. Then
brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, amazing.
Now you know why you're here, don't you? Because 2 years ago I met you at the Scott trial and I said you should do the Scottish 6 days in the chip shop. Do you remember?
Yeah, I do remember it, and I didn't do that until then, and I ain't done this one before, but I sort of feel like I'm ticking them off now. Now I've hit 40, it was the right time to do it.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Now you're having good fun, I presume.
Oh yeah, it's excellent. I mean, most fun for me is just being out on top of moors, flying along, having a laugh, watching Warner do jumps, and playing around with your mates. Sections are quite hard for me, but I enjoy all the bits in between.
Now you're riding the Beta, you're riding the Monteza 4RT, 2-stroke, 4-stroke, but I have to say, and don't take offence at this, Rob, but Petey's bike looks a bit better prepared than yours.
I don't know if you took a close look at it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, it might be. My mont's a couple of years old now, but it still goes alright. Don't know, I'd be surprised.
I'm not surprised, this is a shed. His mountain bikes were always sheds too.
I got no answer for that.
No answer for that. Now, I better let you guys get on because you've got a bit of preparation to do, but it's excellent to see here. 100 years of the Scottish 6 days, what a year to try it. I mean, you've picked the best year. I mean,
well,
this is the year
we said how lucky we are getting them. It's living up to all expectations. We're having an amazing time.
Yeah, I mean, everyone keeps telling us how lucky we are with the weather, and I tend to agree. It's absolutely beautiful when you're out there, and if it was rain, I think it would be a damn sight harder.
Now, fancy a comeback? Do it again?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it that much. I definitely want to come do it again, yeah.
Well, you heard it on Nevis Radio. Petey and Warner back here next year, perhaps. Gentlemen, I'll let you crack on. Thanks for being good sports. Hope you have a good day. You'll just have to try and beat them now.
I'm used to him beating me on a mountain bike.
So excuses coming out now. All the best, guys. Thanks very much.
You're doing better.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Warner, Steve Peat, two excellent ambassadors for not only the sport of motorcycle trials but also downhill mountain biking as well.
Excellent. Alright, I loved that. That was good. Well done. That's what you've done. 20 minutes away from 10 o'clock. It is Nevis Radio. Si, what have we got to catch up on then? Do a big break. Do a big break, and then have a piece of music and come back to us after that. Thank you. the 40, use it.